Good morning, folks. We'll be talking about negative numbers today. So, to start out, let's look at normal numbers, positive numbers, normal old positive numbers. All right, so we've got a number line here. We'll start at our 0, and then we'll put 1 in. That's 0, 1 more than 0. We'll put 2 in. That's 2 more than 0. 3, 4, 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more than 0. So those are our normal old numbers. And they have invisible little plus signs in front of them. This is really positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, to show that they are 0 plus 1. They are 1 more than 0, 2 more than 0, 3 more than 0, etc. Now, normally we don't need to write those because normally we're going to assume we're talking about normal positive numbers, so we don't bother with those most of the time. Sometimes, though, you want to put in the positive signs, especially if there could be some confusion. So, negative numbers. Negative numbers are like when you're playing a game and you're doing so badly that 0 just doesn't cut it anymore. You have 0 points already, and then you lose more points. And then you get into the negative numbers. So you had 0 points and you lose a point. Now you have 1 less than 0, which is negative 1. So we'll put a negative sign and then a 1. And if you lost 2 points when you were at 0, you would have negative 2 points, 2 less than 0 points. And in order to get yourself back up to having no points, so you could start gaining points again, you would have to get 2 more points, because right now you have 2 less than 0. Then we have negative 3, 3 less than 0, negative 4, 4 less than 0, negative 5, 5 less than 0. So we've got our nice little number line here, showing that the positive numbers, the normal numbers on the right-hand side here, are how much more than 0. These negative numbers are how much less than 0. So let's give an example. Let's do an example of this with a game. We're doing an end of the year game, and Katie's got the first question. And so of course you're all starting here at 0 is the starting point. Katie's got the first question. And I say, Katie, what's 2 plus 2? And she says, 4. And I say, very good, Katie, and everybody claps. And so she got the right answer. It was kind of an easy question, so I just give her 1 point, and we'll have Katie right here. All right, and Jeannie has the next question. I say, Jeannie, is a mouse a mammal or a bird? And she's like, oh, it's got fur, it's a mammal. Very good, Jeannie. That was also kind of an easy question, harder than Katie's, but kind of an easy question. So she'll get 2 points. She started at 0, she gets 2, so she has 2 more than 0. 2 points now, positive 2. Archie, I say. Archie, what is a preposition? This is a tough one. Well, Archie thinks about it for a minute. He's like, preposition is a little word you put in front of a noun that turns it into a modifier. And everyone's like, oh, and we all applaud. And that was a hard question. So he gets 5 points. And he is at 5 because he has 5 more. He started at 0. He's got 5 points. He has 5 more than 0 now. Then we go to Aiden. And I say, Aiden, whom was the Trojan War fought over? And Aiden says, oh, it's Helen of Troy. Good, Aiden. So he gets, that was not an easy question, but it wasn't a really hard one either. So he gets 3 points. And that's 3 more than 0, so he's at positive 3. Then I go to Rad, and I say, Rad, do you guys have legs? He says, no, the 5th graders don't have legs. And I say, oh, bad, Rad, bad, that's not right. So I say, okay, you're only at 0 because you didn't answer any questions right yet. So you're losing 3 points because you don't even know whether you have legs or not. So I'm going to go this way, and he's going to lose 3 points from 0. 1, 2, 3. He's got 3 less than 0, and Rad goes here at negative 3. And I go on to Genevieve, and I say, Genevieve, are you Genevieve? She says, no, I'm not Genevieve. Oh, boy. So she doesn't know who she is. So what am I going to do about this? Oh, she's got to lose even more points. She's going to lose 4 points. So she started at 0. She's losing 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's at negative 4 points. And so as far as this game is going, Genevieve is dead last because she lost even more points than Rad. She's at negative 4. He's only at negative 3. He's only 3 less than 0. She's 4 less than 0. Then we take a gander at, then I go to Abigail. And I say, Abigail, moment of truth. Abigail, is grammar fun? And Abigail says, no, grammar's not fun. Everybody gasps, except for one. One giggles. We'll get to that in a minute. I say, Abigail, that is really bad. All right, she's going to lose the full 5 points. That's the most you can lose in a term. So she started at 0. This is her first question. She's losing 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now she has 5 less than 0, and she's at -5. And she is dead last. All right, but I heard a giggle. I heard a giggle. And I'm looking around, and I go to Aiden, and I say, Aiden, I heard you giggle. I'm asking you just to make sure. Is grammar fun? And Aiden says, no, grammar's not fun. Ooh! So he's got to lose 5 points too. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's down to 0, but he's got to go even further because he said something so horrible. So he's got to lose that full 5 points. So 2 more, 4, 5. He lost the 5 points. Now he's at 2 less than 0. He's all the way down here now. All right, folks. So as you can see, when you're doing something like points in a game, you can have more than 0, but you can also have less than 0. And the more points you lose, the bigger these numbers look, but they mean that you're even further behind. You're even further behind. All right, go ahead and answer some questions on that, please.